Hey everyone, here's an introduction to all the fish I currently have in this 10-gallon planted tank. Have a look and let me know what you think. This is my angelfish. It's definitely the largest fish that I have, but it's also one of the oldest fish that I have, especially when I first got into this hobby. I only got him when he was about an inch long, but now he's almost 4 inches long. It's one of my favorites only because, look at that painted side. It almost looks like a piece of art, but he's almost blank on the other side. But he's also big enough that you can kind of see all the patterns in his skin. One of my favorites. The honey gourami is kind of orangey color, not so much honey color, but it's got these kind of whiskers that are kind of spread out from him. He kind of uses it like, I don't know, like little feelers to help swim around. But this is probably the second oldest fish. I got him together with the angelfish when I first started. This bleeding heart tetra is not too popular, but I really liked it because it's got that little heart that's kind of on the side. But when I first got him, I didn't realize I needed to get a whole bunch of tetras in order to make them feel comfortable. So it was a little nervous when I first put him in the tank. It hung out by himself. The coloration wasn't great, but eventually after some reading, I learned that I needed to get some other fish that are similar to him in order to make him feel a little bit more comfortable. But now I'm pretty sure he's happy. He's got that bright red heart. The stripes on his fins are nice and bright, and overall it does swim around and it gets a little bit more aggressive as time goes on. And of course, these ones are probably my most favorite fish that I have. I spent a long time actually reading about them, and I found them online, and I was actually surprised when I actually saw that my local fish store actually has them in stock. But I was really happy when I found these red laser tetras. Some people call them watermelon tetras, but they got that red line that goes down the middle. But if you can kind of tell on that one specifically, it does turn a little bit red, but when they're in like mating season, sometimes it goes really, really, really red, and the fins turn kind of almost black. You can't really see through it. But that's specifically for the males. The females are a little bit bigger, kind of like that one there on the right side. That one is a little bit bigger. I'd be interested in trying to learn how to breed these, but I'm not too sure. Let's play it by ear and see how things go. But I really like these fish. Right now I have about 6 of them. It used to be more. A couple jumped out. I have to get some sort of a lid for my tank. I have a couple makeshift ideas, but I'll go through that maybe in another time. And of course, no tank is complete without a pleco, or pleco, however you want to say it. But this one specifically is called a blue panache. It's an L239. Some people confuse it with the blue eye pleco, but this one I think is actually a little bit more special. It's about navy blue all the way around. And I really like kind of the armor scaling. It almost looks like a dragon scale that's on the body of it. Funny enough, when I first went to the store, I was actually looking for a golden nugget pleco, but it was way too big for a tank of this size. But they had this one there, and honestly, I couldn't be happier. It's nice and quiet, and it eats some of the algae, helps clean up stuff. It eats a lot of the wood that I have in the tank. However, I do wish it would come out a little bit more during the day. They're mostly nocturnal and come out at night only, but I would love to see it eat out and like come out and just hang out with the rest of the fish, and hopefully they'll be a little bit more happy, but who knows how they actually feel. And lastly, I have an Amano shrimp just to help out with some of the cleanup. Helps keep some of the diatoms down and helps eat all the algae that kind of grows on the leaves. It does leave a mess and it digs up a lot of stuff, but ultimately I really like having them around. And that's a quick overview of all the fish I have swimming around. This is a relatively new hobby for me, so feel free to leave some comments if you have any recommendations of what I should be doing more. But yeah, thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe if you like. Bye.